You feel it, don't you? That quiet pull inside, the strange restlessness, the sense that life isn't what it seems. Spiritual awakening isn't just a buzzword. It's the doorway to higher consciousness, to becoming one of the chosen ones who see reality differently. But here's the secret no one tells you. Inside this awakening hides a power so rare, so life-changing, that most people never discover it. The problem is, you're stuck between the old version of you that wants comfort and the new version of you that craves freedom. And in that battle, you feel lost. But the truth is, what feels like confusion is the beginning of clarity. Stay with me, because I'll show you the hidden force that only reveals itself when you wake up, and why this power will change everything about who you are and how you live. Spiritual awakening is not about floating on clouds or escaping reality. It's about seeing through it. Imagine standing in a crowded room, everyone laughing, talking, busy with their routines, yet you suddenly hear the silence beneath the noise. You notice what others ignore. You realize that most people live on autopilot, repeating cycles that don't even belong to them. That moment is the spark of higher consciousness. It's uncomfortable at first, because the world you thought was solid begins to crack. And here's the twist. Those cracks aren't breaking you. They're showing you the light hidden underneath. At the beginning, it feels like you're losing yourself. Old friends may no longer feel aligned. Conversations that once excited you now feel empty. You wonder, what's happening to me? Am I the only one who feels this way? This is the test of the chosen ones. You're not going crazy, you're waking up. And in that awakening, you're gaining the ability to step outside of the illusions most people never question. That's the secret power. Freedom from invisible chains. Think of it like this. Most people are fish swimming in water, unaware of the water itself. Spiritual awakening makes you realize, wait, I'm in water. And once you see it, you can swim differently. You can decide whether to keep going with the current or move against it. That decision is the beginning of real power, because now you're not being controlled, you're in control. But the power goes deeper than choice. It gives you a heightened awareness of energy. Suddenly you notice how people's moods affect you. You feel drained around negativity and energized around authenticity. It's like you've been given night vision goggles in a dark world. You can sense what others can't. This awareness is a gift but also a challenge, because once you see the truth, you can't unsee it. You can't pretend shallow relationships are enough. You can't tolerate meaningless goals. You start craving purpose like oxygen. And here's where most people get scared. Awakening strips away comfort. It pulls the mask off. You realize the life you built on old values no longer fits. That's why many people resist. They cling to distractions, entertainment, anything to avoid silence. But you've stepped into that silence, and in silence you discover strength. The secret power is clarity. When others chase noise, you can hear your own inner voice. When others panic in chaos, you can stand calm. When others search endlessly for validation, you've found self-trust. This clarity makes you magnetic. People feel it when you walk into a room. The quiet confidence, the energy that says you're grounded in something bigger than trends or opinions. But here's the twist no one talks about. Awakening also sharpens your vision of pain. You'll notice suffering more deeply. You'll feel the weight of injustice. You'll sense the emptiness in people's eyes. At first this feels heavy, like you've been cursed with sensitivity. But the truth is, this sensitivity is your weapon, because only those who feel can heal. Only those who see can guide. This is why chosen ones often feel misunderstood. You carry an invisible power that others can't name, yet they can't ignore it either. Let me give you an image. Imagine being in a dark theater where everyone believes the movie on screen is reality. They laugh, they cry, they fight over what's happening. But you, through awakening, notice the projector. You realize it's just light on a wall. Suddenly the whole drama loses its grip on you. That's the hidden power. You see beyond the illusion. You stop being a character in the play and become the director of your own script. And it's not just about escaping illusions. It's about creating new ones consciously. You learn that thoughts shape energy, and energy shapes reality. Most people let their thoughts run wild, building cages they can't see. You've unlocked the ability to direct your thoughts like a tool. That's why awakened people often attract opportunities, deep connections, or even synchronicities that others call coincidence. It's not magic, it's mastery of awareness. Still, awakening doesn't hand you peace on a silver platter. It asks for courage. You'll face loneliness, because few understand this path. You'll be tempted to fall back asleep, because ignorance feels easier. But if you keep walking, the loneliness turns into independence, and independence turns into power. You stop fearing solitude, because you realize solitude is where your strength grows. It's where your clarity sharpens. It's where you tap into wisdom that can't be found in books or screens. It comes from within. Here's another layer of the hidden power. Awakening teaches you how to transform suffering. Pain doesn't disappear, it becomes fuel. Heartbreak, rejection, failure. They stop being endings and start being beginnings. Every wound becomes a teacher. Every loss becomes an opening. This is why awakened people often rise stronger after setbacks. While others collapse, you rebuild. While others see walls, you see doors. That resilience is part of your hidden strength. Now let's talk about relationships. Awakening exposes fake connections. You see through manipulation, through shallow words, through false intentions. And while that can feel isolating, it also makes space for the real. You attract people who value truth, depth, growth. You build bonds that aren't based on masks but on authenticity. This shift is powerful. It creates a support system that doesn't drain you but uplifts you. The final piece of this secret power is vision. Awakening sharpens your ability to see possibilities others ignore. You stop asking what's realistic and start asking what's possible. And when you live from possibility instead of limitation, your life expands. That's why awakened people often seem ahead of their time. You sense the future before it arrives. You prepare for change before others see it. That vision is not luck. It's the gift of higher consciousness. And the deeper you go, the more you realize the secret power is not just something you carry, it's something you become. It shifts your perspective so fully that even ordinary days feel extraordinary. A walk outside becomes a meditation. A quiet moment becomes a revelation. You notice patterns in nature, synchronicities in timing, and opportunities hidden in challenges. Life stops feeling random and starts feeling connected. This doesn't mean awakening makes life easy. It means it makes you capable. You handle storms differently. You approach setbacks with patience. You begin to trust the process of growth, even when it's uncomfortable. And that is where the true power lies, not in avoiding struggle, but in transforming it into strength. The secret power hidden in spiritual awakening is not just awareness. It is the ability to live fully awake in a world that prefers to stay asleep. That is rare, that is extraordinary, and that is why you feel different. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to rise. The secret power hidden in spiritual awakening isn't about escaping life. It's about mastering it. It's the clarity to see beyond illusions, the strength to walk alone, the sensitivity to feel deeply, the resilience to turn pain into power, and the vision to create a future that others can't imagine. This is why awakening feels hard. It's not breaking you, it's building you. You are being shaped into someone stronger, freer, and more alive than you've ever been. If this connected with you, thank you for watching until the end. It means you're ready for this journey, and I'm honored to walk beside you as your guide. If this message spoke to your soul, make sure to like and subscribe so more people like us, people awakening into their hidden power, can find this path. The secret power is already inside you. All you have to do is live it.